Hello and welcome back to City Skylines and Vooprisco, the city that just won't die. I honestly think it'll survive anything at this point. Every time something comes its way, it just kind of flops over and rebuilds. Which, I'm not completely complaining. This is actually getting easy, and this is supposed to be challenging. Although it is knocking out a little bit of our infrastructure over here. Soon our population is going to hit the point where we can buy all the land, expand this wall here, and be pretty much completely safe from tsunamis, which is pretty much the goal. But we're just going to slowly repair, rebuild, improve, and expand. Slow process. This here doesn't even have a pump to lower this water, so let's go ahead and give it 2. It's kind of just flooding away for no reason. There we are, got it hooked up. It's going to start lowering the water level, hopefully, and that'll save that tunnel there. And it'll fill in this area and make it ready for another tsunami, because this area is actually very good for a tsunami prevention. It's a lot of area for the water to pour into. Quick tsunami check, I don't see anything, and let's go and check out the city. We're having serious trouble with having a high enough population to fit all of the jobs we have, so we're going to just do some preliminary expansion on the residential area, also creating a new way to get up here, because currently this one road is getting a ridiculous amount of traffic. And I'm actually going to create a few roads that kind of follow the curve of the hills and connect to the city. Actually, this one can go behind the movie theater, saving a bit of space. And it can end there to make a 4-way intersection. Well, that's a pretty nice use of space there. I am happy with that. Then we're just going to go ahead and zone it all residential, because that's what we need. And it's not a ton, but it's definitely something. Now we go ahead and give it all water. Bam, 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 and bam. And now we have water to that entire section. We can also go ahead and... Man, the poor flood trucks are having a hard time over there. I guess we're gonna go ahead and rebuild some of these. The water level is increasing in the ocean, causing quite a bit of flooding, but you know, these big waves just keep coming. There's not much we can do about it. Thankfully, we have our flood protection systems, which keep any funny business from happening. The entire map is starting to recover. This is all sand now, but it'll regrow. Making a lot of money. We definitely got past that tiny bit of debt. No, that was Atlantis. That wasn't this. Different series. We're going to repair these little earthquake sensors so that we know when the next one's going to hit. Losing those would be very bad, especially with this series. It looks like I could actually set up an area up here for a bit of city. This looks like actually a really nice spot. If I can just flatten it out a little bit, we could make a brand new, improved mountain city area. Let's see, I'm willing to spend $1 million on a new area. So let's go ahead and... Actually, $500,000. $1 million's a bit steep. But as you can see, we're just expanding this area out to make more room. There's $500,000 done, and that makes a huge new section about the size of Rosewood Squares that we can take advantage of. and we're going to actually connect it up in 2 parts. We'll connect it up here, a little road going by the wind turbines. There we go, very nice. And we'll connect it over here with this off-road, which is a little bit too steep, so we're just going to redesign that. We'll have it go like this, and then turn. That's a lot less ridiculous now, so I'm happy with it. And there we go, there's a second way to go up. We'll go ahead and make a curve connecting them. And now our job is to go ahead and set all of this up. Okay, fantastic. Ta-da, ta-da. I'm actually going to do this and create a cross here to make this area a little bit more uniform. This is one of the largest expansions we've done to the city at once. And that's mostly because I'm not too worried about disasters at the moment. That'll be an area for, like, the actual services, so have a big area. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh, there we go. Bam. Fantastic. Fantastic. Da-dun dun. Da-da-da-dun dun. That was stupid. That was all very dumb. Those should connect over to the other ones. That's okay. This is gonna look kind of odd, but that works well enough for me. And we'll just copy it. Strange roads over here, but that's okay. And we'll just do kind of this over here for another area for, like, big buildings. Look at that, fantastic. Let's go ahead and give it its own district. Ta-da! Elm Square. Okay, so Elm Square, you're going to need water. Lots of H2O. Very expensive pipe laying. However, it's kind of necessary. Okay, there we go. And now we're going to go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and zone up our first little area over here. And now you may be asking, how are they gonna get power? I have a plan, don't worry. I've got a plan. We're gonna use that commercial demand all the way up this road. So little commercial buildings will do it for us. And we'll do the same with this road, all commercial. Now, just in case those 2 roads actually get cut off by a disaster, we don't want the entire area to die. So, I'm going to go ahead and build... Oh, those are the wrong kind. There we go. We're going to build a few windmills up on the top of this hill. It's a good solution to the issue. And we'll go ahead and bring lines down this way. And we'll bring lines down this way. Fantastic. That's gonna do it, and I'll even zone a little bit more. I'm not gonna zone all of it because we may have to put industrial or something in at some point. So, better safe than sorry. It's going to need some services. It's going to need a fire station, probably 3 fire stations for this size. We'll put a little... Actually, we'll put a big police station. We have a huge surplus. Not that one. We'll just put a police HQ up here. We'll go ahead and give them a hospital beforehand, because it's usually a lot of work. There we go. Very nice. Elm Square now has services for everyone. We've got everything going pretty well. How's our trash doing? I haven't upgraded that in a very long time, so I'm gonna go ahead and add a few more little recycling centers. I have a feeling we're gonna have a bit of a lack of trash service soon. Okay, over here, we're still repairing some damage, but things are getting better. Fixing the subway system, fixing the schools. When it comes to education, we're probably very behind, yeah, but we have most people working in the factories and farms and stuff, so that's okay. Do we have a university? Yes. Do we have high schools? Yes. Elementary schools is where it's really falling behind, but that's okay. Like I said, we're kind of purposefully doing that. We need people to work in the factories, so low education is kind of a good thing for us. Okay, things still looking good. No visible tsunami. A little bit of lightning. That's annoying, but probably won't cause any real issues. I'm actually going to fund something that I just thought of. Very useful for disasters. Fire helicopter depots. Could actually put a few over here. And that'll help out our disaster response teams. The fire helicopters are pretty powerful in this game. Do that. Still fine with that one line there. I'll just connect it down here as well. There we go, that looks good. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put 1, 2, 3 of those. And then we're gonna do 1 hospital. Medical helicopter depot. This is very high up and very safe, which is why I'm investing so much money into it. I don't think much can go wrong. Although, don't quote me on that. There we go, they're all online. So now we have kind of our air station over here. Very expensive, each one's 2,000 a week. However, look at how fancy it's going to be once they start helping with disasters. It's really going to pay off. I need to build a line here because they're not building up fast enough. Please. Bam, look at that. This new section of the city is growing up very quickly. As planned. It's always nice expanding the city, making new spots. The only thing I worry about is that it'll get hit by a meteor or something right after making it. So all the work will kind of be a waste of money, but who knows? Maybe it won't get hit by anything. Possibly. Okay, looking good. Got all of that set up. San Vooprisco's population is going very high. Wow. This is the fastest stage of growth we have ever experienced, jumping up after that disaster up into 70. Now we're over 75,000. Yeah, this is actually really impressive growth we're experiencing here. If the city can keep this up... Oh boy, but what about Park Park? Park Park got absolutely annihilated. I'm kind of worried to look at the population. What is it currently at? Oh, 11,000. That recovered really quickly. Wow. I don't know why people come back there. Every time something happens, they're the first ones to die, but that's good that they're coming back. The cemetery is all done. So, because of death care being an issue in a city with this many disasters, I'm going to replace that with an entire squad of crematoriums. It's very necessary. Okay, so they're gonna do their job, especially during disasters, and everything else is going pretty well. Elm Square is growing very quickly. Do I have random disasters on? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Just had to make sure. It's weird for there not to be any for this long, but I guess I'm not complaining, I'm just confused. I'm actually going to take advantage of all of this here. This is a lot of area here we can use. It's not grade A land, it's very bumpy, but look at that. We can pack so much spaghetti into there. I'm sorry, I had to use that meme. It fit so much spaghetti. So let's go ahead and zone this all up. Oh, a little tunnel there. It's kind of just an in-between area. It exists. Just making use of our land. Don't want to waste. Okay, things are looking very good right now. Still no tsunamis. Still nothing. It's almost as if we're not going to have to deal with any crazy disasters this episode, considering it's 2/3 of the way done. Everything's back working again. Look at that. The cargo ship's running. The farm district is getting its citizens back, and it's slowly coming back to life. Slowly. But it is. I wish we had some natural resources other than farming. That would be nice. We don't, though, so that's fine. Everything's going pretty well right now. You know what? What is the land value over here? 63. What is the average building maxed out? Okay, what about over here because they're new? Let's go ahead and raise the Oh! Is that it? Can we buy all the land now? Yes. Yes, we can. Let's go. Now we can expand rapidly. Now things get interesting. We're gonna have to spend many millions of dollars making this protected, though. Oh, we can buy so much now. Fantastic. We could build a mini city on this island over here as well. Although tsunamis are just, they get in the way, man. They're the real problem we're dealing with. But if we could expand this Tsunami Wall or make it like a double wall going all the way down, that would be a game winner. I mean, you can't really win City Skylines, but for this series, it would make life much, much easier. But I guess I will begin working on phase 2 of this wall over here, because why not? The first thing you do is you dig a big pit to get the soil for the wall. And after you dig the big pit, you start building the wall along the edge of it. That pit will become a water holding area in the future, which will slow down the approach of any tsunamis. Do 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 do. Building a wall, building a wall, building up a really big wall. Gotta make sure it can hold back water because it's a tsunami wall. I know you all come to this channel for the music, all of the original tunes. See, we could actually make a massive holding area over here. I wonder if that would be worth it, just expanding the holding area to just take like an entire tsunami in. That'll give us the soil we need for the wall. And we can just make a massive evaporation and pumping pit. Oh, we just ran out of money. Okay, that's an issue. But we are working on the wall. It's getting somewhere. We've created a slight tsunami accidentally. Whoopsies. Yeah, that's not too nice looking. That is a rather impressive wave we made by doing that. Like a level 1 tsunami. And there it goes. Very spooky. What will we do? It's gonna hit. Oh wow, that's actually quite a few big waves. It's so funny. The fluid dynamics in this game are so good. The fact that it pulls in the water like that, even from like a man-made wave. It's very impressive. However, it also leads to all of my people dying from tsunamis, so maybe it's not completely a good thing that it's realistic. And there it goes, it hits, it pours over. Whoosh. And all of the pumps take care of it. And such is life. This holding area can hold a lot of water once it's all set. And we're making a lot of money, so it shouldn't take too long to make it. Elm Square is building up very quickly. If we just give them a little bit of a nudge to upgrade their buildings, like, let's give them a community pool. Yeah, there you go. Actually, I should move that so it's not so weird. There we go. There's a pool, and I'll give you a movie theater as well. That will definitely convince you to upgrade, right? Oh, I can't actually afford a movie theater. Now I can. So we're gonna put that right over here, because it's the only place where it actually fits. Okay, people are upgrading their housing now. Not enough. I think education could help a lot. Now, we don't want to make everyone educated, but if we just push a little bit of education just to make the people happy in the city. There we go. See, now they're upgrading. Okay, looking good. Activate all shelters. No, wouldn't need to do that. It looks like we made it. Oh, is that a tiny little one, or is that something I pushed back? That's something I pushed back. No, no disasters this time. Oh no, that's a tsunami. That's certainly a tsunami back there. Very small though. I'm not even worried about it. Doesn't need any sort of preparations. It's it looks like it's like a level 5, unless I'm completely misjudging its size. No, it's pretty darn small. Level 5 or 6, I think. Unless I could be misjudging its size still. I need to see it hit a wall. Although I can expand the buoy system now, so that I can see this stuff faster. Hey, here's some new buoys. I help out the tsunami detection systems. I could also buy further, which is really expensive, so I'll just plop one right where it is, just so that we can see. Actually, I'll put them back here.
The Coast Guard is warning of a tsunami.
7.8. Okay, well, between that and my sneeze attacking me, slightly caught off guard there. So it's not weak by any means. It's like almost the strongest in vanilla City Skylines, but it's nothing that's gonna make... It's nothing to sneeze at. It's definitely going to be stopped by our walls. We just are too prepared. Things like this just don't really affect us anymore. But we're gonna see that next time, because this video has pretty much hit the end of its time. So we'll see how we deal with that. Hopefully nothing else hits us next time. The two things I really worry about are tornadoes and meteors and sink. Actually, any of those, because you can't really prepare against them. Tsunamis, you can throw a big wall up. And even though early game they're extremely dangerous, late game, I mean, we already have cities on the mountains that are safe. So we're pretty tsunami proof at this point. But once again, thank you all for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. We're on our way to that 100,000, currently at like 95. So go ahead and contribute, and I will see you all next time. Bye.